Hey everybody, welcome to Backstage with Ian and Joel. How's it going?
It's going all right, dude. It's going all right.
All right, make sure you like and subscribe at Backstage with Ian and Joel on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Substack, all that stuff. Find us anywhere you find your audio podcasts. And yeah, this is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a little bit different.
So this is going to be great. This is going to be turning new corners because of the environmental part of this particular episode. But this is going to be a good follow-up too to like the episode with Vic, because this is more on the band side. I know that we talk about how we want to platform everybody that works in the trenches, and that's, audio, video, lighting, all that kind of stuff, security, ticket taking, all that. But there's also a reason why we're all there, and that is the bands.
Exactly.
And the bands also have to do a lot of backstage work to make it there, to set up for the night, all the promo stuff. It's just insane amount of stuff. So
it is.
Thinking about all the things that everybody else has to do, and you start thinking, shit, bands have a lot of work, which is why I've always told people, I go, you're not in the band for making money or any of that. Like Vic said, you're not, that's not your primary goal. If it is, get out or go do cover. That's great. There's a whole world for that, and I think it's great. But when you're in the band, it's a full-on commitment, because if I start reciting to you, like, let's say even if you were a band for 5 years and all of a sudden you hit tours and all this stuff and everything's going great for you guys, I start reciting your 5 years of expenses that it took you to get those few good gigs. You know what I mean? Like, it'll make a grown person cry. So the reality is, I think the reality is that bands don't have as many intermediaries as there used to be now with the internet. So you can get cut to the chase directly yourself. You don't have to worry about being popular enough just to be able to hire the people to make you even more popular. You can do a lot of things self-run, and that's what this episode is going to be about. One of our favorite people that totally goes after it, because we know enough about his personal life to know that he's a dad. He's an amazing tattoo artist. He's a hell of a good front man. He's one of the best death metal vocalists in the Northwest. Easy. He does it all. They do it all. I want to say the band, Lacabra, does it all themselves and together as a unit with very little intermediaries helping them out. And the thing is, they've been to France already multiple times, and they're going back. So they're doing big shit, self-driven. So I'm excited about this episode for that reason. How about you, Ian?
I had my smoke alarm go off at 4 a.m. this morning, which wasn't very fun. So I feel like I look extra tired and haggard today, but I'm excited. Haven't talked to Lance in a very long time. One of the nicest people,
isn't he?
Period. Amazing tattoo artist. I can't wait to look at some of these tattoos. But yeah, I'm excited. I like I've said before, I have never been in a band, but I've booked a million shows. So I love hearing about the process from the band's perspective, especially from a band that is self-managed and they're getting shit done. Like,
I mean,
that's really cool.
They manage their full lines of merch. They manage, playing out of town a lot. I mean, dude, this is working, and this is what every one of us that, in our teenage years hung around the punk scene or whatever underground, any kind of underground music scene. I use punk because that relates to my experience, but it's all kinds of underground music scenes, and come out doing this kind of work and assembling a real top-notch band that plays gigs, you know, big and small.
Yeah.
And is making an impression out there, and they don't have, like I said, a bunch of intermediaries on their behalf. So
they're putting in work. So
yeah,
let's hear how he does it.
Yeah.
Let's bring Lance on.
Lance, we didn't bore you to death, did we?
Oh, not at all. How are you doing?
Hey man, thanks for being here.
All right. Were you able to
get shit together here? So
no, you're good. Were you able to catch? Were you able to catch our intro?
Yeah, that was great. Thanks.
Cool,
Very
man.
kind words. Thanks.
Did it seem pretty accurate? Like what?
So,
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the working hard part. I don't know how great we are. To me, I mean, I can't tell you that, but
yeah, no.
I'm grateful to be in the band with the guys, and we work hard.
Yeah,
you know, it's
the
like
process.
Grind, so.
Yeah, no, we're more. Obviously, we're here about. We want to, you know what our show is about. Thank you, by all means, for supporting our show. And you know what the show is about. It's to delve into the background, behind the scenes of everybody that works really hard to put a show on. And I think we've had, you know, we've had presidents of nonprofits, we've had stage managers, we've had all these people from all different positions. And, you know, Ian and I talk about what you guys are doing, how much work you put in and how much you've accomplished. And so we really wanted to hear about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First of all, why don't you tell us where you're at and where we're filming from?
I am at Premier Meat Pies Bar, borrowing their C-Cord charger down here in Renton. Took Sam down here from Acid Bath to go to Diablo Guitars and do some promo stuff, and he's over there cranking on the guitar across about a half block away from me right now. As I had to walk around looking for a fucking charger because my fucking stupid phone.
And you ended up at Premier Meat Pies, which
dude,
I'm already I'm at home and I'm jealous.
That looks awesome.
And so it's got AC, it's got beer.
Dude, you're set up. You're gonna have a good episode, hopefully.
I think so.
And the other thing is, you, instead of being over there with Sammy, the amazing Sammy DUET, you're over here with us.
Yeah, man. Got PCB, man.
Hey, man. Well, that's awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Ian, do you have anything you want to kick this off with?
Yeah, I'm interested in like the tattooing and the music thing and how those two worlds work together for you.
Well, I mean, it all coincides pretty much. You know, it's just like it's art. It's like you know, you don't get to make your own schedule, but it's just, I mean, it's all I fucking know. So, pretty much just been an artist, and I was a garbage man a long fucking time ago.
Dang.
You know, and did that, and I'd look at all those guys in the garbage company, and I'd be like, fuck that, man. They're all divorced, miserable fucking dudes. And I was like, you know, it's a good job, it's a great job, but I didn't want to do that. I was like, nah, I've been doing bands my whole life, and whether I make it or don't make it, whatever the fuck that even means, just wanted to play music and just express myself, and I just do it because I love it, you know. And then the tattooing thing. I mean, I went to jail. Everybody knows that about me. That knows me. I went to fucking prison for a while as a failed drug smuggler in the '90s, and so I went to the home for the criminally inept. Did some time and dipped my toes into tattooing in there, and that was crazy, dude. Because guys were getting shit in there, and they're like going through the medical. It was weird. It was like single use. Everything was single use in there. I mean, there's a lot of dirty tattooers in there. I love that. Thank you. But we had everything dialed in through the medical system. And then the Native American dudes, they were getting these beating needles. They're perfectly fucking sharp stainless steel beating needles. And then the guys in Unicor, they're cleaning out these pins. So that was your basically tube, your tattoo tube, and you're using those like just one time only. Fucking tossing, they clean it out. Yeah, it was a trip. Yeah, but
so that's where you got started tattooing. Had you had an interest in that before?
No, I had no interest. I didn't want it, nothing to do with it. I was getting tattooed, but I didn't want a tattoo. Fuck that. Like, yeah, I'd drawn my whole life,
Yeah.
like since I was 4, I guess. Like, I remember, I guess I was drawing like jet fighters and, just weird. My family all knew I was going to be an artist. Like, they're like, dude, you were drawing weird technical shit at like 4 years old. Like, so I don't know. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
And the world of tattooing and music, does being a tattoo artist allow a little bit more flexibility for the music side?
absolutely. I make my own schedule. So
Okay.
yeah. So that
Hell
affords
yeah.
me to do that for sure. The money's quick money. You can make quick money and then make your schedule and then just rat hole it away and then, hop on, go tour somewhere.
So there's a freedom. That sounds like there's a freedom there.
Absolutely.
That kind of feeds the other freedom, the other projects.
Yep. So yeah, I'm grateful for it. It's like going to the joint, like, getting out. I knew I was going to be fucked everywhere I went. I couldn't even get in a fucking apartment.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck this. I'm just gonna make my own way. Fuck it, give it a go. And then everybody's like, well, what if it doesn't work out? I was like, well, fuck, I'm not gonna give it a chance. Like, you got to just do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it. If I don't have the chops for it, then I tried at least. You don't know until you try. So, and luckily it worked out for me. So,
well, and with you having to make your own schedule for tattooing, that sounds like it's very helpful in managing the band too. You have to self-manage all of the stuff you guys are doing.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, that's up every morning because we deal with Europe. So it's like I got to get up in the morning or early in the morning or like late at night to talk to those guys over there because like we kind of sidestepped doing the whole States thing. We did a couple of tours here, like West Coast runs and shit like that, but we just kind of sidestepped it. And at the first, a couple of people were like, dude, that's the dumbest fucking thing you could ever do. You're just gonna convulse money and this and that. I was like, well, fuck, I'm gonna convulse money here. If I'm gonna convulse fucking money, I might as well do it where I want to go and eat really killer food and get paid for it and get free lodging. Like that made no sense to me at all. So I was like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna go do it. Excuse my language, by the way. I'm sorry. I talk like a fucking trucker here, so
that's okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
you, man.
Her,
I'm sure she's heard. Hi.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Hey, hey, Lance.
Yeah.
At some point, you're gonna have to get her name so we can thank her.
Oh yeah. What's your name, Miss?
I'm Tiana.
Tiana?
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiana.
Thank you, Tiana.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Nice to meet you. Of course, I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Very kind of you. So appreciate you. You saved my life, literally.
Well, I feel like we're in good hands. That's for sure. As far as pulling this thing off.
Yeah, Tiana got our back.
Yeah, we're lucky. What I was going to ask you. So now we're starting to get into the part where I really wanted to focus on is the day-to-day as well as long-term band stuff. Now, obviously, we talked about you're a self-driven person. You're a self-driven person, so you're used to self-motivated stuff, being a tattoo artist and all that sort of thing. Yeah. Now, running the band, I mean, you have a lot of people don't think about it when they start a band, how many different things there are to do. Like you gotta, and you guys have like, you guys think about your future as far as like where you're going to play. So, and that's the other thing, like on our show, we focus a lot on non-traditional ways of going about this business. And you guys did that by sidestepping the whole, and I agree with you, by the way, the whole grinding your way through the United States is brutal and not a great way to start because what you guys did was more like targeted. You saw a potential amount of people that might want to check you guys out, and you brought it to them, and then you saw how it went well. You did it again. Yes. And that's the part I want to talk about, man. Like, let's go back to that. Like, you guys didn't do the whole lug it out across the United States, all that shit.
I mean, we did, we did a little bit. I mean, we did some West Coast tours and this and that, but nothing major, like no fucking 1 month. U.S. tours like
Let's
DIY.
talk about the decision you made though instead to trade with these cats in France, and let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So our producer is Gwen Kerjan. He's out of France, and I met him through DDA when I was in the band Los Stellar before Lacabra. Lacabra is basically Los Stellar with a different drummer, with different style of music for sure. But so we met Gwen through DDA, and Gwen, we asked Gwen to produce our album, and he killed it. And then he was like, "Fuck," he's like, "I really like this shit." He's like, "I think you guys would do well over here, this and that." I was like, "Well, what do you think we'd do well?" Like, I mean, never hurts to ask. Like, do you know any bands that would want us to play with? And he's like, "Yeah, I know this thrash band called Antheris, and they want to play in the States as well." So we were like, "Well, fuck, let's do that. Let's just do swap DIY tours with them."
Hell yeah.
And fucking, we go over there, we get to use their backline. They come over here, they can use whatever they want. It's just whatever you want. Like, fuck, whatever you need. It's like all the drums and guitars, everything. Like, fucking use whatever.
So real quick, I just want to point out, you also conquered a major obstacle because lots of bands have to rent all that shit on the other side of the pond.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Go back to what you were saying. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out.
No, that's
a big move.
Yeah, that's it just made sense, It's just like, and they're really cool guys. France treats us fucking amazing, and they're just like super giving people, real fucking kind people, and so we'd go over there, and they'd let us use all their stuff, and like, fuck, all we got to do is get our plane tickets and rent the van basically, and get our merch, over there, and then we all fly over separately. Doing it DIY, man, you got to be smart about that shit too, because pigs will jam you up. Excuse me, I said.
No, it's
hey, we're with you.
But they'll hit me up. It's like thinking that. So when the first time Antheris came over, this guitar player, and he came walking through fucking SeaTac looking like Slash, like, glasses on, top hat, like they fired him immediately. He got hands up. They sent him back to France. So I mean, they were like, they're like, "Give us your phone," and they your social media and blurting about it and shit. So that's the other thing about it. You can't really advertise it too much. When we first started doing it, we're just like, "Oh, we got to be real careful about this," and just go over there, slide in, Antheris, beats that that follow them, and we'll play with their shows and fucking see how it goes. And then it took off from there. I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome. So working with them, they would book the shows in France, and then you would book the shows in the States.
Trade tours.
Trading it off. Okay, cool.
We do all the work for the States. They put in everything for the Europe shows, and then
and you play all the shows together.
So
you have it's fantastic. You have like a band from there. Carrying all that you guys do the same thing here. I mean, it's a kick-ass trade situation.
We buddied up. We just buddied up. I mean, we get along really well. We love those guys. They're like brothers to us now. It's like, they're family. Awesome. So it's like, and we just go out and have fun. I mean, that's fucking why I do this shit, to have fun. It's just like, I'm not in it for the money. Like, that would be dumb as fuck. But luckily, we lucked out, and and maybe we kind of break even. We'll probably eat a plane ticket or whatever, like so far. But I mean, we've been over there a couple times now, and last time we went over there, people were following us from show to show. It was kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
The guys from Paris, they were just like, "Yeah, dude, you guys are like, people like you over here." I was like, "Fuck, what better country to be like them?"
Yeah, for real.
Ripping fucking food and good booze, and everybody's really nice. And
So how does that work? You said you broke even most likely. So is that from merch sales mostly? Is that from
merch
like
sales
guarantees, door
guarantees? Okay. Like 300 to 500 euros guarantees.
Oh, nice.
They pay us since we've come in. And everything over there, the difference between the States and Europe, as you guys already know, everything's state funded over there. So it's like government funds all their shit. So they get whatever. So they got money just to give to you, and they house you too. They got usually have a house or whatever that you get to sleep in. So that's cool. You know.
Wait, so the venues not only are sponsored by the government, and I've heard this from my friend Flo who lives in France, but so then they have money to pay bands, which it's crazy because in the States, bands, it's hard to get guarantees. It's hard, like for smaller venues, it's hard to like be able to pay guarantees. There's no support. But in France, they have government's help, and then that allows them to pay bands. Duh, you should be able to pay bands. And those venues then have sleeping arrangements for bands that are on tour?
Yep.
Oh,
for the most part, usually. And if they don't, they usually give you a ticket for a hotel voucher or something like that, you know?
Holy shit.
So this tour we're doing, for whatever reason, we're not getting any hotel vouchers. I think the government might be cutting their funds a little bit. So, which is fine. We're just going in on the Airbnbs. And again, we do it because we love it. So it's like, you know,
for sure.
You know, I mean, the ultimate, everybody's like, whatever. Fucking, it would be cool to make some change and come home, you know, sometime and be able to pay the rent when I get back with that instead of having to hustle, you know, back in the tattoo shop or whatever, save it before I leave. You know, it's like, okay, I got rent covered, I got everything covered.
Yeah, I was going to actually ask about that. So before you go on tour, how far ahead are you planning finances? Because when you're doing it all yourself, are you like prepping like 2 months ahead of time? I got to put a couple $100 away every week to save enough to make sure I got my stuff covered when I get back.
Yeah, it's about 2-3 months time.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, when we start planning it, and then I start thinking, it's in my head now. I'm just like, okay, I got to start saving, you know, which is difficult. You know, I'm a dad and all that. So it's like, you know, shit. Always bills, diapers. They're not diapers anymore, but you know, wipes, baby wipes, all that shit. Yeah.
Yep. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff. Yeah. So, you know, Hot Wheels and all that shit. So that shit all adds up.
Well, you know what? Ian, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask a little tag on question. What's it like? I mean, you're a dad, you're a tattoo artist. You're in this band that has actual like traveling, you know, aspirations to travel and play and all, not just aspirations. I mean, you're doing it. What's like a week like, you know, when you're okay, let's say you're planning a trip. And you got little D and you got work. What's a week in your life like when you're trying to do all that?
Well, D's in on half of the meetings. He's right there. I'm just like, okay, he's right here.
So he's consulting now.
We're doing emails, and then he starts slapping on the phone, and they got to read. It's a long process, but yeah, he's there with me. I mean, Paige was working, from 11 to 2, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then I go to work at 3, take off at 3, but up until 2, I'd be talking to people, over there, like in the mornings. It's mainly in the morning, but doing emails and shit like that. Just fuck, it's hours. You know how it goes.
So
hours.
So you wake up early because you got a kid. Then you take that time, take advantage of the fact that you're up early, so you can talk to people that are way ahead of us hours wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough balance, because I want to pay attention to him too. He wants me to pay attention. He's like, "Dad, phone down now." Like, literally saying that now. I'm just like, like, yeah, I know, buddy. Okay, just hold on. I gotta fucking finish this email. Just like that. But it's like, it's a delicate balance for sure. It's like, I don't want my kid to be ignored like fucking.
Yeah.
No.
So
of course you do. So that's why you work so hard.
Yeah, and that's why that's weird. Like having a kid, everybody's like, "Oh, your whole life's gonna change or whatever. It's just gonna change everything. You're fucking done. Life as you know it is done." I was like, actually, it's not. It's the same. I'm not qualified for anything else, and then it just makes me work harder. For him, like so it makes me want to do better. So
extra motivation.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I was gonna say though. Hey, whatever. Enjoy. Enjoy. But yeah, no, I was going to say, it's true though. The conventional thinking is, this kid is going to require X amount of your life. Yeah. And so so adults automatically are trained to think, oh, I got to put something of mine away, that you managed to do it all, and he's a hell of a kid too, man. He's my neighbor.
Yeah, he's
we
such a
love
sweet boy.
everybody loves that kid. There's no and the kid, and he's he's smart, he's polite, he's got manners. I mean, aces. So
nice.
So and then you got a band that goes to Europe, and it's like that seems to me like they say exactly right. A lot of conventional wisdom would be like, man, this is like too much. I got to put something aside. But you've taken this opportunity to handle all of them, and you've been very systematic about it. You're very organized.
Yeah, I just do things in increments. Everything's got to be in increments. It's and then you just got to get it done. Like fuck, I'm exhausted. I was kind of It's funny. We were over at Diablo Guitar, and Sammy's cranking on his guitar. I was like, fuck, hey guys, don't be alarmed if I go lay down on the floor and just take a nap. And I was like, I'm not having a stroke or anything. Don't worry.
That's the dad part,
like, what? You're gonna take a nap like in here? I was like, yeah. Like
that's
right
the dad part, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. So it's like it's fucking exhausting. Like this is the best way I can describe it. It's the best thing on the planet, but it's exhausting. But
so speaking of like how exhausting it can be to not only be a dad, I wouldn't know, but I saw my parents, so I guess I get to see how tired I made them. But so how do you kind of divvy up all the responsibilities in a band so it's not just all on one person get crushed by all of that?
Or what's the reality?
Yeah. What's the reality? What's the ideal and what's the reality?
Yeah, as far as like all the paperwork shit, and all that, I was doing all of it, and then Weber. So the other guys too is like Weber's really good. Our bass player Eric Weber, he's really good at diligent at.
He's a gentleman with a Motorhead shirt.
Yeah, we've all got our own tasks, so it's like I'll do the. I don't know, I guess the paperwork or whatever the fuck you want to call it, just all the setting everything up. And then, Weber starts getting everything lined up, what we need, like getting a to-do list of what we're going to need, ordering the van, organizing the hotels, when we need it, if I'm not doing it, which to be honest, like I'm not doing too much of that right now. We finally just, my friend Kiwi Matt, he's a tattooer as well, but he's like one of the most organized motherfuckers I've ever met. And he hit me up on this last run that we did, and he's like, "Hey, fucking, how would you feel if I tried to like fucking be your guys' TM or whatever? I'll do it for free." It's like, I'm not charging shit. I just want to take the ride, man. It's fun as fuck. Like, looks fun.
Cool.
I was like, yeah, fuck, and I trust him. like completely.
That's huge.
So he's been helping out with that big time. Like
that's number one. Is that trust.
Yeah. So he's organizing everything now. So it really alleviates me to just concentrate on the music now. It's like we're writing a new album right now. So I'll just write lyrics and just and I'm still doing emails and stuff. He includes me, CCs me on emails, so I know what's going on and everything. But he's really helping.
Perfect.
So it's kind of weird. Like we're already taking a kind of a turn right now. Like this year is kind of band's taking a turn. I think I don't know.
That's
it just feels
great.
like it. I don't, in a kind of a short time. I don't know. We've been together since 2020, so 6 years in. So
nice.
Usually it's like 10, 15 years. You hear bands grinding for 10, 15 years before anything happens, and we're not doing anything spectacular. But I mean, we're getting all this help, like from people. We got a good support system, basically.
That's huge.
It's a testament to you guys being like good dudes and just being about. You guys are very like about it, and when people see how about it you are, and with no hangups and all like ego and all that shit, people want to jump in and help. They want to jump in and help. I was actually wanted to ask you. I know we talked about self-management. Now, you guys are involved with an entity called what? M Theory? Is that a label or what is that?
Yeah, that's a label. That's Marco Barbieri. So he was the president from Century Media and Nuclear Blast for years, like 20 years, whatever. And then we were shopping the album, and then Michael was doing all of that. So Michael just shopped us to everybody, like sent us it out and Marco got back to us and said, "Hey, I like what I'm hearing. Are you guys traveling or anything?" We're like, "Well, we're going through Las Vegas." He's like, "Oh, perfect. We're based out of Las Vegas." We're like, "Oh, who's this?" We weren't sure about it. We're just like, so I hit up buddies of mine like Jeff Loomis, from Nevermore and shit, because they were on Century Media. Because I heard he was from Century Media.
Yeah.
Mike Savoya told us that actually. He's like,
"Oh, okay, yeah."
But president from fucking Century Media, like that guy's. Everybody's fucking knows Marco, like, yeah. And then so I asked Jeff about it, and Jeff's like, "Dude, if that guy gives you a deal, fucking take it." He's like, "That guy's solid, man." So you don't.
Loomis said that. Wow,
yeah.
that's
and just everybody I talked to that knew him, they're like, "Dude, that guy's the man." Like everybody.
So
knows
you
him.
guys,
He knows everybody.
So you guys have essentially. So then you guys are on a label. So you do have a label support.
Yeah,
even though
two record deal. Yeah.
Okay, and you now what is the label essentially? To what degree is the label's involvement like in the band? Like, do they just basically take care of getting the record out and putting it in places, or?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they do. Yep, they do. They put the record out. They put the vinyl, the physical copies out. They do all of the streaming services and all that. They take over all of that. Then they promote you.
Oh, but they promote you to the end to the.
They do the advertisement. Yeah, they do a bunch
for
of
the record and all
like
that.
Europe
Okay.
and Brazil and shit like that.
Do they? I was thinking now on okay, so you guys have 2 record deal, you've done 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And then but still with the touring and all that stuff, I was about to say shit. The touring and all that stuff, that's still all like very self-driven by you guys, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all us. Yeah. You don't get late. Not by. We don't get any like tour support or any of that. Like, there's none of that. Those days are over. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, bigger bands, of course, they get the tour support. And then
sure.
Big top tier bands, or mid tier bands even. But we're a low tier band, so it's like we do our own thing. So
yeah. No, that's good though. But you know what? It's really good that we draw those lines of distinction, because Absolutely. People think at home like there might be somebody in a band that is like starting to tear it up, and getting a little attention, and they might have an idea of how this whole thing goes, and then they get there and they find out that their idea of how this whole thing goes is totally not that way, and then they have to deal with that internal backlash of like, fuck, and they get caught off guard. They get caught on their heels. And that's what I like about you guys, is that you guys dug your own trench first before you let anybody help you. And
you have to. There's no shortcuts in it. That's why I was telling the guys, someone not going to call anybody out, but a couple of guys that at some point they're just like, "What the fuck are we doing? Like, fuck, we're not getting signed or whatever." It's like, you got to do your own. We have to do this ourselves. Like, there's no shortcuts. Talk to anybody. I don't know. Why we're even thinking this way, and then they got out of that. It was getting a little bummed out, I guess, or whatever. Just nothing was. Couldn't shop, couldn't get the album out there or anything, and we're like, well, fuck it, And they got turned around and really dug their heels in, and fuck, here, just went for it, So,
and you got a cool show coming up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Super grateful for that one.
Just slightly, no big deal.
Yeah. No, right? Yeah, I know. I don't even know how we got on there. Me and Sam and I are, and Dan Rosenblum just texted me one day. He's like, "Check your email, yo." And I was like, "All right." And he showed me the offer there. I was like, "Fuck." He's like, "What do you think?" I was like, "Fuck." Yeah. He's like, "Well, talk to the band." I was like, "I don't need to talk to the band. Just put it in." They're gonna do that. Like, yeah,
we're available.
Yeah, dude. They're like the hottest shit on the planet right now. It's weird.
For those who don't know, Dan Rosenblum is an agent, and he represents one of
33 West. Yeah, and
So
that's good to point out.
That's pretty cool when the agent for a big band like this reaches out directly That doesn't usually happen on a show like this.
Yeah.
You know, the either the venue, the promoter, or whoever is usually reaching out to find support bands. So that's that says something that he hit you guys up directly.
Yeah, and that was all Sam, to be honest. That was Sam. He's like, hey, Sam wants you guys to play. I was like, fuck yeah, because me and Sam are homies from GOATWHORE days.
Yeah,
they used to stay at my house and shit like that. We've just been good friends.
But that's a testament. Isn't that a testament to like the way you guys have your relationship with the band from France? You know, you guys are like homies and you support each other.
Yeah.
You know, your long-standing relationship with Sammy is like, it's just kind of a testament to like this thing you do because you enjoy it and you get something out of it when you go on stage. But underneath all that, you end up meeting some amazing people, and sometimes you make lifelong friends and stuff. So
absolutely, yes. I mean, it's a huge opportunity for us too. It's like people are. I mean, you know, I'll go out or whatever, and that's what everybody's talking about. Oh, fuck, you guys are doing the acid bath thing, and I was like, fuck yeah, like super grateful for it. You know, it was just that was all Sam, man. Fucking super grateful.
Well, you're gonna be playing in Portland, and it's it seems like it's an outdoor thing. It's an outdoor thing, right?
Yeah, it's a city block, I guess. The venue is like a whole city fucking block. We're gonna be playing to. It's like
that's awesome.
Yeah, like a amphitheater. I guess it goes down. It's not underground, but it's like.
Oh yeah, no, it's not, but it recedes. Misha and I were just hanging over there not that long ago. We were sitting there. Yeah, it's really badass, dude. It sinks down, but it's not underground or anything. It's just like it's like street level, and then you walk some steps down, and then there's a whole giant like courtyard and park. And it's
cool. Yeah.
So, and then it's like their radio station and everything is there. It's really cool. That's I didn't even know they did shows there, so that's super awesome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I can't wait to hear about that experience. Also playing on that, should mention is Yob.
Yeah, and Sean James.
Sean James.
Yep. Both badass bands. I haven't seen Yob yet, so I'm really.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I've never seen him.
Oh, get ready, my friend.
It's like a religious experience.
It is. I was about to say that. And actually, the last time I saw Yob, actually, because it was before they broke up last time, was at Ian's place up in Bellingham at the Shakedown. And that was one of the most, dude.
That
show was like a religious experience. The whole room was just like in unison, just like fucking rocking. It was
Yob at the Shakedown. Oh my god, dude! Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, wow.
One of the best shows I ever seen. So
the Shakedown rips. Period. Like seeing
Yob
there.
Holly's killing it.
Yeah. A little shameless self-promotion. Why not? Then let me see. So we've talked about the upcoming Acid Bath show.
But before we jump off of that, I just want to say that like ultimately kind of what I take away from that story about your connection with the band, with Acid Bath, and getting on the show and the agent, it highlights how much of live music is relationship based and relationship driven. And so, you know, we all know Lance is like the coolest dude ever, but there's a lot of people who come into it thinking they can be assholes and they're going to get somewhere. That's hardly ever the case, because everybody talks. Yeah, it can kill your career before it even has a chance to.
Small world.
Yeah, just like that.
This whole
that
thing
old thing.
is global. This whole thing is global, but it's a small world.
Yeah.
You can get a message from someone in Asia and be like, yo, we had the worst time, you know, with these guys or whatever. And dude, that'll spread like wildfire. So
ego's a killer, dude. It's like, I can be kind on your, you know, whatever direction you're going, because all those same people are going to be there when you're back down.
Well, that's great. I love that you brought that quote out, because it's
you know, and not saying we're on any kind of trajectory or anything. It's just that's something I learned that from Studio 7, Barbola from Studio. He told me that one time, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's true.
You're trying on the way up, because you're fucking on your way down. All the same people are going to be there. It's like they're going to.
We'll be there waving. We'll be there waving. I count myself in amongst that. Oh man, I was going to ask. Oh, what about? Okay, so we got the big show with Acid Bath, and then what's going on for the rest of the year for the band?
So we've got that show at the Central Saloon with Reed Buried, which is like my favorite death metal band up
Reburied,
here.
yeah.
Ripping Remains and Reburied are my two favorites up here. They fucking just crush. And that's Alex and
Yeah.
those guys' band. Like,
Who's also
yeah.
drumming for Eris now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Fucking, yeah, he's a monster. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
fantastic.
but him and Clayton, they're longtime homies, and so it's a homie show, It's just like, and then Clint met Clint from Void Dancer when Michael quit Void Dancer to join Lotus Stellar. I talked to Clint. I was like, hey, because I didn't know Michael at the time, and I was just like, yeah, fuck, everything cool with you guys, And he's just like, oh yeah, fucking Michael rules, and became friends with Clint, and then. I think Clint's one of the fucking best fucking front dudes in fucking Seattle by far. Like, that guy's a fucking maniac. He just rips. Like, the guy's fucking insane. So I remember watching him at the Funhouse one time. I was like, they were getting ready to go on. He's like, man, I'm high as fuck on mushrooms right now. Holy shit. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I was like, all right. It's going to be a good show. And he crushed it, dude. Clint's a maniac. So, and then Wes on guitar. For Smearing, this is the band Smearing I'm talking about now.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
And this show's August
playing to that
22nd
show.
at the Central.
And, yeah, they fucking rip, man. They remind me of like Napalm Death, like
Are you talking about Smearing?
The Code is Red, Hail the Code, Smear campaign, and that's where they got the name, I guess.
Oh, okay, killer. That's gonna be a hell of a show, dude.
Oh yeah, so and all it's all friends, and everybody's got a following, and that in that lineup, and it's going to be a ripper. So
that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be tough going up last.
I was going to say, and you guys are like, you're talking about these bands, and you guys are at the headliner spot.
Everybody leaves their spits on us. Fuck with it. So.
Whatever. You guys are going to have a great time. It's sure everybody's going to be there for each other.
That's a cool bill.
Yeah.
Awesome. If I'm not working, I'm going to go to that show because
that
lineup is mint.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And we take off 2 days later. That's kind of our kickoff show for going back over to France. So
hell yeah.
Oh, that's what. Okay, so let's if you don't mind, let's get into that a little bit. So you guys are going to France after that show, roughly, like what, September?
Yeah, we're going for like 16 days or something like that. Yeah.
When do you guys leave?
The 24th. We leave on the
August?
We do that show on the 22nd. Yeah.
Oh shit! So like, boom. Okay.
Staying busy, yeah. And then we're gonna go over there, and then we'll have a couple days off in the middle of a week over there, because over there, like, if you're not like a big headlining band, nobody goes to any shows like during the week, like Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. Usually, nobody goes out over there. So we just take those days off, and we're gonna write. We're gonna do some writing while we're doing.
Eat some croissants.
So use our time wisely. So
eat some croissants. Ian said.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Great. They're great.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, 1 second, guys. Can I order a beer real quick?
Yeah, dude.
Can I order another beer? Yes, please. You know what? Can I do a meat pie too while we're at it?
Hell yeah!
Nice. I'm getting hungry.
I know. I'd have been doing
Sorry,
that.
guys. This is your conventional.
I'd had a shot, a beer, and a meat pie all the way ready to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, steak and mushroom pie. That sounds amazing. Yes,
Damn.
please. Yes,
oh, dude. Yes.
She's on it, man. She's fucking crushing it.
This is amazing.
Look at that pour.
Hey, Ian, did you ever think we were going to do this kind of
That's
episode?
right now. Yeah,
No, but we want to do a live one from this bar right here.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, you're killing it. Good. Yeah, you're good. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you.
Hey, Lance, we all ought to go back there and do a live podcast at that place sometime.
Yeah. Oh, this place rips, man. This is great.
Yeah.
This is like a gold mine.
That's awesome.
That's
I was
awesome.
sitting out in my car earlier, sitting there trying to get my fucking phone to disconnect from my radio. I was running around looking for a C-cord charger.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's well, I'm glad they were there, dude, because this has been really fun so far.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to let's see. So you guys, okay. So you've got the show at the Central, then you're going to Europe for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then is that pretty much going to be it for the rest of the year? Any post Europe shows?
No, then we come back and we record. We're flying Gwen, our producer, over here, and he's going to produce the next album hands-on and because we all tracked everything remotely last album. It was just kind of put together, like, I wouldn't say it was slapped together, but we just did everything completely separately. But we're going to have him here for hands-on.
Nice.
October, so we get back middle September 10th, I think.
Where you guys?
October. What's that?
Sorry, I was just wondering where you guys are recording that at.
So
or do you know yet?
What's Stone Gossard? So we were talking about the live room, Stone Gossard's place in Fremont.
Okay, yeah.
For the live room, we want, because we were gonna just like fix up the rehearsal space, but fuck all the money you got to put into everything you got to get for it, the mics, the software, the fucking, you know, what I mean? It's just like so much money. So we're gonna talk about doing that. John Barry Smith from Year of the Cobra, we're good homies, and he told me that's where they recorded their last album. He loved the room and it's affordable, so we're like, well, fuck, let's do that.
Sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah. And then we'll maybe do guitars, you know, in Eric's studio, but the drums are definitely gonna be played there. Like,
yeah.
So we're trying to do it differently this time. We're like really rehearsing the songs before we record them. So first time we just wrote the shit and then it was recorded and then we started rehearsing it. It was fucking kind of wild, you know, scratch tracks or whatever before we actually send it to Gwen, but different process this time.
It's going to be cool because you guys are all going to be in the room together. So
exactly,
interesting.
Better energy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. More absolutely. Energy, what was I going on about? I think that's
enjoy.
Thank you.
Let me see. Hey, Ian, did you have anything else you wanted to talk to Lance about before
I was just looking up the studio, and that looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like a pretty well-known / not known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's funny. I pass it all the time, and it's like I'm always like, oh yeah, because it's kind of a low-key kind of a.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick. It just to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. It's the Gossard Studios.
Yep.
Wait.
No, Gossard Studios.
This one?
I think so. That's the one in Fremont, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That looks pretty nice.
That's probably. I don't know. It's the only thing that came up.
That looks a lot nicer than the place I remember. I'm thinking about.
did you look up Stone Gossard Studios in Fremont?
I typed it in, but that's what came up. That might not be it.
That might be the live.
I don't know. Oh no, this is somebody else. This is not it.
Yeah,
that's not it.
That would be hilarious if that was it. That's not it. Oh well, I don't know. I can't find it. But that's fine.
Wait, is it Studio Litho?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Visso for some reason, but yeah,
Litho. Yeah, it's right.
Okay,
This is the other place I was thinking about. This is the one. It actually has the professional engraver sign on the outside. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I have not.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going off John's
It's
words.
Actually in the.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually in the main Dragon Fremont, and it looks like
cool.
a different business than it is. Yeah, it's a pretty infamous place. You guys are going to be. It's going to be rad there for sure.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Awesome
for Gwen to come over and do hands-on, like, push us. He's going to push us. So
Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah. How do you guys go about your show booking, man? Like, who runs that for the band? Who makes the decisions?
I do for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me. So when it doesn't go right, it's me.
That's okay.
Last run we did, the last show we did.
That's very admirable.
Yeah, everybody's just like, all right, you do one more of these, I'm fucking done, dude. I was like, no, if I do one more of these, I'm done too. It's like,
yeah. You take the good, you take the bad.
Yeah. How,
you know,
how different is like the divvying up of responsibilities in this band versus bands you've been in the past?
Dude, first band I've ever been in where everybody just knows what to do. So it's like,
That's huge.
yeah,
Isn't that
even like
amazing?
set changes. So our big stickler thing is set change, like fucking being quick, get the fuck on, get the fuck off. Like, you know,
Yep.
sometimes getting on is a little longer than getting off, but we're big on, everybody just knows what to do, you know.
That's normal.
So,
Yeah. Like that's awesome though. And I also appreciate you dropping that little nugget of wisdom, because Ian and I are always trying to make sure that we have these little teachable moments for people, especially people that are like maybe not as far along, you know, and they're trying to get their groove in. They want to do this thing full time.
Yeah.
All those little nuances are really freaking important.
Yeah. So
So-
to make the show run smoothly and not screw anybody out of their time, we really check our set.
Yep.
You know, we have some backing tracks for interludes in between songs and shit, so there's a click track going and all that for the interludes, but we always time our set a little under what we're supposed to do and then make sure we try to get off so whoever's up next can get on there.
Yeah.
So the emphasis on that is huge, like getting in and out really fast. Was there something, like, was there a show you played that helped you realize that was important, or was it somebody that you talked to, or just going to shows and just talking to bands?
No,
Just
everybody
being
in the
around
band.
it?
I mean, we've all been around quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, and then, Webb, he works, for Rhino and stuff, stagehand stuff, and
Yep.
did a lot of stagehand.
That's
so
what I
he
was
got it.
wondering.
He, the youngest guy in the band, got it the most. Yeah, but
yeah.
we've all been around quite a bit, and so everybody knew,
Yeah, for
how
sure.
important that is. Like, it fucking drives. If you want to keep getting shows at a place, fucking don't sit there and fuck everybody else's time up.
No, that's great. But that's an important thing to have, because if you're consistent about that, you're going to be like a booker's choice. You're going to be the production manager's choice. They're going to be like, yes, get those guys on the show because they know what the fuck to do. And that helps a lot. And it helps a lot.
I was going to say, especially if there's a big show like Acid Bath, and you don't want to risk putting a band on the opening spot with limited time, knowing that the stage is probably packed with gear. You want to throw some band up there that's going to not know how important it is to get on and off really fast and not fuck up all these other band schedules. That's huge. So if you're starting out in a band, the easiest thing you can do to make everybody happy and all the bands you're playing with, the venue, everything, is stay on schedule. Like I've said before, even get off stage a couple minutes early just to make sure you don't go over.
Yeah, we just had to
be somewhat pro,
previously. Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
So, what is it too early to talk about what you expect to happen next year for the band, or?
No, I mean, fuck, we just so playing over in France, and then I got to answer a text. Like, fucking Sam just hit me up. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck are you?"
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. But so we, like I said, things are kind of turning for us, and we played a show over there, and some booking agency hit us up. They saw us play, and they were like, "Hey, we want to get you guys over here and play with some bigger bands or whatever. It's mid-tier bands or whatever, and we think you could do well." So. Yeah, the 15% thing or whatever. They're not trying to charge us or do buy-ons or any of that shit. They're just like, hey, we want to.
That's good. That's
over here and play, and we'll do. We'll take 15%, which is the standard over there.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I don't know if I'm gonna. Fuck, is this gonna screw me? Like,
no.
It's all right. Do it. I think you should order a meat pie.
Oh,
for Sammy.
Oh yeah,
when he comes over.
How do I get? Okay, so I don't want to screw this up. So
it's all good. If you disappear, it's all right.
If I get disconnected, I'll jump right back onto the link. Can I get right back on?
I think so.
No, if you disappear, just text me.
Totally fine. Yeah, just text Joel. It's all good.
Text me. If you disappear, text me.
I just gotta let him know where I'm at.
No, you gotta do that. Do that.
That's important.
Do that. It's important. You can't let your dude just.
Yeah, hang tight.
Hey, we'll be right here, bro.
Oh, you're right here.
Yeah, we don't want
him right now.
Anyone from Acid Bath mad at us. So
no. Absolutely, do it. Yeah, man. What do you think, Ian? This has been.
Yeah, I think this is awesome. I think I just want to look at some of these tattoos again. I
know
there's a bunch more online, but
yeah, by all means, check out his Instagram.
I got
hey,
that
Lance,
on.
you're back.
There you go. We're just admiring some of your work here from Slave to the Needle. And you're in Wallingford, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the shop that doesn't have the piercing and all that. So
okay.
So is Sammy ready to go?
I don't know. He didn't get back to me yet.
Oh, okay.
I told him I'm here. I'm trying to get him over here.
That's all good.
Here and have a meat pie.
Damn.
Yeah, hang with you for sure.
No shit. Hang out with Tiana.
Yep. Nice. Tiana's got it dialed, man.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, man. Like, you guys, it's amazing. You guys have your like long-term plans like figured out. You guys are, I think organization seems to be like a key asset.
Organization and communication, like you're making sure that Sammy knows where you are.
Yeah.
Can you see me texting him right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see. Don't worry about it.
It's all good.
Can you see our text?
No, we can't see our texts. No, he's like, fuck these guys.
No, we can't see the screen, dude. We can just see your face.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No,
we can't see anything you're typing.
Yeah. He's like, this fucking show.
But we can imagine lots. No, I'm kidding.
Is there any advice that you'd give to somebody who's looking to start a band or, is in a band right now? Just some basic stuff. Anything that maybe sticks out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like tattooing, starting tattooing, get ready to eat shit for a while. So, and only do it because you love it. Because if you're not doing it because you love it, if you think you're going to do it for money or whatever, you're in the wrong ballpark.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Either do it. I'm not qualified for anything else, so it's like fucking. It's all I know. What's a fucking 50-year-old dude gonna do? Like start a new career? Like doing whatever? Like no, that's not.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a vagabond. I don't know. Not a vagabond. I shouldn't say that. That's it's I have a family. And
you're definitely not that, dude. You're anything but that. I'm way closer to being a vagabond than you are. Dude, no, you have way too many fingers in too many pies to be a vagabond.
Yeah,
but you're.
I guess just saying that, like knowing, all the things I have, in my life, like I still do it just because it's fucking good. Oh, it's what I am. You're being true to yourself. Just be true to yourself.
But that's dude. You know what? I want to get into this a little bit for a minute. This is like something my wife and I talk about all the time. It's like because it's the challenge of being like kind of like a self-motivated and self-driven person is like things aren't there for you automatically because you showed up like they are at a job. You have to make everything that you acquire. You have to generate even the interest. You have to self-promote yourself. You have to like acquire skills. You have to get good at stuff. Like it's a lot harder of a choice.
It's a lot of work.
At the same time, there's a lot of riches, maybe not monetarily, but there's a lot of riches in being able to like wake up and hang out with your kid, and not, spend a whole lifetime and then look back and go, fuck, I don't even know my kid because I was
fuck that
12 hours a day,
You can go and these days you can go in like 2-week runs, and you can do spurts, when you're doing it the DIY style. You make your own schedule. So
well, what,
like
dude?
We got families. Richie's got a family, and I've got a family. So we're just like, well, fuck, we do it spurts. If we got on a great tour or whatever, we got a good tour offer. We'd take it probably, but
honestly, it's how a lot of people are doing it. Honestly, I see a lot more of that. I see a lot more people like picking and choosing and just doing weekenders and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's just.
I worked with these young kids. I brought them over to a club I was booking, and They came out of nowhere. They just came from Chicago, and they were like, "Yeah, it'll do really well. Trust us. We've been building anticipation." I go, "Well, you guys on tour?" And they go, as I booked the show, and they're like, "Oh no, we're actually flying in. We're doing like 3-4 shows, and then we're flying back home to Chicago." And they do this all the time. The young guys too. They're not like, because traditionally the mindset is young in a van, disappear for months on end, but that seems to be what's happening is they're getting more practical with and going shit, we can do as much of a impact doing 4 shows regionally, and they did. All their shows sold out because they kept building this anticipation. Then they came in and just boom, did 4 shows, sold them all out, flew back home. And they do this. This is how they do it all the time. I wish I could remember their name. I would love to drop their name. But anyway, the point is there is other ways to think about it. And I think, Lance, this time with you has proven that. It's like there are other ways to achieve these things that doesn't have to like drain you,
Yeah. I think everybody's got their own vision of their level of success. Some bands, fuck Sam, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like that's like another level shit,
But
just going out and playing with my friends and being able to have experiences with them and not come home disgruntled or anything. I think that's success to me. So it's like I enjoy that.
Yeah, and that's what it should be. You should be what you want out of it, and you should go for that. And the other thing is, I just want to say, when I first got that first Acid Bath record with the clown on it, I never ever thought in my whole life would I be sitting here talking about their epically huge shows coming through. You know what I mean? I never picked that band as the one that everybody was just going to be like, holy shit, we got to see, Yeah,
and they're one of the hottest bands on the planet.
Yeah, I remember them being one of the most when they were together, in the late 80s and shit. They were one of the most underground sludge bands. They weren't a household name, and it was it's incredible. So you never know what the fuck.
That's cool.
You never know what's waiting for you.
Yeah,
and you're going to the show
Saturday.
Huh?
You're going to the show Saturday, right?
Yeah.
The way they tweak the songs and everything, and they play them, just the sound, the sound quality, and the amps, and just the way they play them now is they tweak shit, and it's so good.
Yeah, I'm
fucking mind blowing.
I like the lineup you guys are playing, but I'm excited to go see him on Saturday for sure in Seattle. And Twin Tribes are playing, which is really wild.
That's cool.
Straight up goth band.
Acid Bath. We were just talking about you.
Oh shit!
Hey, what's up?
This is Joel. What's up, Joel? How you doing? Yeah.
How you doing, man?
How's it going?
Yeah.
How's it going? I haven't seen you since GOATWHORE at Studio 7.
Oh, jeez. Me and Parker were just talking about that. Parker.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys. Yeah, just doing I forgot. I was, doing a podcast. I was going to take a nap on the floor in there, and I looked at my phone. I was like, fuck, I got a podcast to do. Fuck, I got to get the fuck out. Then me being a piece of shit, I can't fucking charge my phone. My phone wouldn't charge in my car. So I'm running around. I found this place. She was nice enough to give me a fucking phone charger to fucking do it. Gotta do what you gotta do. So,
yeah.
Did you guys want a beer?
I would love.
Would you like a beer?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're not.
I just wanted to walk them over here.
All right.
Awesome.
Well,
hell yeah. All right.
Hey, Lance.
We're gonna let you go, dude. Thank you so much for taking the time. That was awesome.
Yeah,
we'll catch up with you again after your tour. All right.
All right.
Well, tell Sammy thanks for
thank you
for the middle finger salute. Tell thank you for that.
Here, you can tell him here in a second. Okay. All right, see you, Parker. Good to see you. Yeah.
No, it's all good. You guys should hang.
He's thirsty.
It's all good. We're gonna go ahead and cut it now. I think you gave us a great podcast, dude. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Have fun.
Thanks. I don't know about that, but yeah. Fucking thanks.
All right, dude.
Thanks for having
Later.
me on. So
Thank you.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Love you.
Thank you.
All right.
And you know what?
Yeah.
This was one of the most entertaining podcast episodes. So we're gonna go
for that.
We're gonna go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tiana.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
Tiana and
Tiana got us.
Premier Meat Pies
Yeah,
and
man.
Lance and Sammy Duet and fucking A. Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was fucking hilarious.
Wow.
Lance, I'm kicking you out.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Get back to the real people.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was freaking hilarious, and I am honored that Lance stuck with us on that.
That was amazing.
That was really, really cool.
And dude, Sammy Duet just walked up and gave us the middle finger salute.
Fucking cool.
So,
hell yeah.
You know what? That
was an adventure.
I'm looking forward to the clips on this episode already. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit.
These clips are gonna go bonkers.
That was hilarious.
God, what an episode.
That was wild.
Wait,
did the episode start in his car? No, the episode's okay. When we first got on, before we started recording, he was in the car.
It would have started in the car, but
then we went into a little store and they didn't have anything. So then he went across the street and borrowed a charger from that meat pies place that I want to go to now. So I'm gonna have to.
No shit. Well,
that was hilarious.
Next time I'm in that part of town, I'm definitely gonna check that out because it looked huge too. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Dude, we might have to have a meeting over there or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that
man.
That was really cool. That was cool.
I got to tell you, I really enjoyed. Lance shared a lot about their process. I really dug that. They've taken a slightly different road, to doing this thing than the traditional grind. And I like hearing about that and how that is working out for them. Yeah. And their trajectory just seems to be going in the right direction all the time. Like every time I don't, really follow them for a few months or whatever, and then I kind of check back in with them, they're always up to something. That's cool. They also take it at a good pace too. They're not like constantly barraging. So I think there's they are proof that there's many different, you just got to be creative, and there's many different ways of approaching this thing. And you also, I really believe, I love what he said about, just knowing what you want and knowing what is success to you and just doing that. And if it's playing one show in your whole life because you never got to do it, that's fucking cool. Do it. Do that. Absolutely. And let that feeling take you from there. Like for me, I found I got a lot more joy from production than I ever did. I love writing music and I love being in the band and all that. Especially I love lyrics, but I really felt like in control and happy when I do, tour managing and production and all that. So it's like everybody should just try out all kinds of different things and just know what you do or what it is that you want out of this thing and just do it. And just
I mean, I never really wanted to do anything on stage, but I like organizing shit. And there's something about like coming up with an idea and then putting it together, and then you have, if you're booking a show, months to like hone in on like the goal of getting the promo out there and like coordinating all the different aspects, getting the bands to work together. It's a fun communal thing to do with people, and ultimately the goal is to share live music, which is freaking awesome. So
that's it.
I like that part of it.
It's that celebration of music played by people together, and then all kinds of people come witness it. And that feeling is one of the most powerful things I've ever witnessed. So that's why I'm around. But yeah, man, I really appreciated Lance, his time, and also just his approach to things, and you know, he's overcome a lot of stuff, like, you know.
Yeah, candid about it too.
You know, oh yeah, he's so honest and transparent. And see, when someone comes at you like that, and they're just like, "This is it. This is who I am. This is how I do it."
Yeah.
It's just you can't help but respect, at least, even if you don't like, but you can't help but respect them. And I find a lot of this kind of thing in this world, and that's what. Yeah. One of the things that keeps me around. But yeah, I think Lance is a top-notch guy, great person. He and I were friends way before we ever like really did music stuff together in any way. Like, not that he and I have ever done music, but you know, like our musical worlds intersected. We were friends before that. So it's great to have people like that, and you root for them. But you know, I think a lot of it's just the attitude they come in. You know, it's like when Lance approaches you with anything, it's just, it's easy going. It's not, you know, he's not panicky or hostile, or it's just chill. And
there's like a mutual respect there, I think. Yeah, like if you're putting in the work, he's going to put the work in.
Yeah. So like that's exactly. And then that's what you do. You want to help those people. So yeah,
well, it was really cool to see Sammy from Acid Bath give us the GOATWHORE and GOATWHORE, and also Parker, who's got Diablo guitars down there.
Yeah, and Parker was there. Shit, I didn't even get a chance to even say anything about that. But yeah,
this place is pretty sick, man. If you're looking for a guitar,
Diablo Guitars is like
down there in Renton.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of the best stuff now is, and I think this is the same way all over the country, but a lot of the best stuff's starting to happen, like, not in the city, but right outside, you know. And Diablo is no exception to that. Actually, you know, we have a couple of big name places in the city, but everybody's really into Diablo. They're doing great work over there.
Yep.
I think it's about enough of a advertising for them.
A little plug. make sure you check out Lance's band Lacabra. They're awesome. They're playing a couple of cool shows, really cool shows. This show coming up in a few days.
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for Lance to see Yob for the first time.
Yeah, me too.
That's too. Cool.
I had no idea. I was like, wow, you know, when I saw they were playing with Yob, I just kind of assumed. But yeah, the fact that he hasn't seen him is like, whoa, dude, you know, just being in the band and being on this bill is cool. And then getting to see Yob for the first time, to me, you know, is another great experience he's going to get out of it. So,
and then their next upcoming Seattle show, man, he sold that for me. That lineup sounds sick.
Oh, so, no, me too. That's just
August 22nd at Central.
And they're headlining, and it's
gonna be cool. That's a great poster too, by the way.
Oh, it's killer poster, man.
Yeah.
Killer poster. Another thing, you know, obviously Lance knows art, so that's an advantage. Their art has always been really good, and their imagery and everything. And like one of the things Lacabra did, and we're not going to be able to show it right now because I don't even think you can even pull it up anymore. But they did a really killer hoodie, which was basically like a church burning, and it was basically, well, it was in conjunction to that story where up in Canada they were finding mass graves of Native children. Yeah. The Lacabra put out a hoodie with Native kids burning those churches down. And I proudly wore that, but man, it did not go without comment.
I'm sure.
Serious. walking down the street and I get comments from people burning a church. I'm like, do you know what this is about? And
Yeah.
it was great. I got to explain it to a couple of people.
Conversation starter.
Yeah, I think I really got through to a couple of people. But yeah, it was like, yeah. But so anyway, I've always admired these guys is all I'm trying to say. And
if you're looking for a tattoo too, hit up Lance at Slave to the Needle. He's in Wallingford. This shit's like,
if this
awesome.
is your thing, Lance is one of my favorites. I have I'm really killer piece on my leg from Lance. So.
Nice.
I'll spare everybody showing my
leg.
I
don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
You would if you saw the tattoo. The leg maybe not so much. Anyway, yeah, dude. I as always appreciate your time. I appreciate everybody who supports us and watches us and checks us out.
Thanks for tuning in. What do we got coming up?
Dude, what do we got coming up? We have, let's see. Who wants to pull up the document I don't have pulled up?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
Coming out in weird order. I think Nathan is going to be on the next episode.
Okay, so
he's got a fest coming up in Tacoma called Stankoma Aroma.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. That's August 20th, 21st, and 22nd in Tacoma. 3 different venues. Make sure you check it out. Check out that episode. We already got that in the can, so that'll be coming out after this episode. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And then we've got some really cool guests coming up. We're still refining the schedule a little bit, but it's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm not gonna say who we got coming up. Or actually, no, we got Corey Blackwood of
we were talking about
Ritual Records is coming up. And then we've
Corey
got some
Blackwood
other
from Ritual Records. What else is he involved
in? He's a DJ up here in Bellingham. He's jumped on some shows for me when I need a DJ. And the record store is awesome. Like,
Ritual
Records is super cool.
Record stores in the Northwest, seriously. So
it's really
excited about that. And what else he does, as far as like jumping in as a DJ into shows, that's great. I have a few friends who are great DJs that I use when I book a show that I want to open with a DJ. It's a lot of fun because it creates kind of like a cool party atmosphere before the show and during and in between bands. So
we also have Gabby from the band Sledgeback, and I want to have Gabby on because when I first started booking shows, I was 18, 19, 2004, 2005. Sledgeback and Gabby like kind of took me under their wing, and he kind of taught me how it worked. He snuck me into the the old fun house in Seattle across from the Space Needle, and was like, hey, can you record our set?
Way to
I'm sitting there with the VHS camera filming.
Way to corrupt the youth.
Yeah. No, but I think that was the first time I'd been backstage like with a band. I don't know. It was cool, man. It felt really cool.
That's kind of a Big Brother move right there.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Awesome. Gabby's a sweetheart. He's got the best energy in the world.
Yep.
He was born and raised in Bulgaria.
Hungary,
sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. I have friends in Bulgaria too. So I have friends from Bulgaria. So sorry, everybody. Anyway, he was from Hungary. He's moved here. He's, it's like he's got a great story to tell, I bet.
Yeah, that'll be fun to talk to him. And then Annie, we both know Annie. She worked for Tunnicliffe. She worked for Take Warning for a little bit.
For a while. And
she's taken off. She's gone way past me.
She's done so like, much.
Who are you again? I don't remember.
I mean, whatever. Don't see it that way.
I'm just
she's out on the road. She's a tour manager. She slings.
She's doing merch too. Yep, she's killing it.
So we definitely that's a combo. That's a combo in my later tour manager years I got to do. I never did a merch tour manager before until like pretty recently, a few years ago, and it was a fun experience. But yeah, I want to hear. That's actually a pretty practical approach for a tour manager to be also doing merch so they can.
I don't know if she does both. I think she might just go out
maybe
as one or the other.
We'll find out. She's probably done both.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So I'm excited to talk to her about that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And we got some other people that aren't totally confirmed that I'm super
people.
stoked on,
Yeah,
but I don't want to drop names until we.
But we have
sure
several already in the books. We have people coming. This is going to be like, we're on a pretty decent run right now. So
yeah, I'm stoked.
Excited.
Yep.
To bring those episodes. Dude, I think
that was awesome.
Did all right. I think we're borderline going too long.
Yep, I'm done. Like and subscribe. Backstage with Ian and Joel on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Substack, and wherever you find your audio podcast. Thank you to Lance. Check him out, Lacabra and Slave to the Needle. And check us out next time. Thanks.